After Olana's wedding to Prince Chinedu, the entire village of Okofia spoke of nothing else but the orphan girl who became queen. Songs were made in her honor, and even children at play chanted her name. For Madam Igo and her daughter Amarochi, it was salt in an open wound. The envy that had once festered turned into bitterness. Amarochi would sit by the fireside and mutter, "If not for that wretched Olana, I would be the one in the palace today." But fate had other plans. Not long after, a wealthy palm oil trader named Nana came to Okofia seeking a wife. He was strong, handsome, and well respected in the markets of Onitsha and beyond. Madam Igo wasted no time pushing Amarochi forward. She adorned her in fine wrappers and praised her as the jewel of Okofia. Flattered by her beauty, Nana agreed to marry Amarochi, and soon she moved into his spacious compound, leaving her mother behind. At first, Amarochi lived like a queen in her husband's house. She wore expensive clothes, boasted of her husband's wealth, and walked about with her nose in the air. She looked down on the market women, insulted her neighbors, and barked orders at everyone, including her husband's relatives. But her greatest flaw was her laziness. While other wives rose at dawn to sweep, cook, and care for their homes, Amarochi remained on her mat until the sun was high. She refused to pound yam, fetch water, or wash clothes. Whenever Nana complained, she flared up with insults. "Did you marry me to be your servant? Am I your house girl?" Her arrogance grew unbearable. Tired of Amarochi's laziness, Nana suggested they hire a house help. Amarochi agreed, thinking it would give her more time to idle and gossip. So a young girl named Adis, humble and hardworking, was brought into their home. She was everything Amarochi was not: polite, diligent, and respectful. Adis woke before dawn, cooked meals with care, cleaned the compound until it sparkled, and spoke gently to everyone. Slowly, Nana's eyes began to open. He saw the difference between his wife's pride and the girl's humility. When Amarochi quarreled, Adis soothed. When Amarochi neglected chores, Adis handled them with joy. When Amarochi insulted his family, Adis showed them kindness. Before long, Nana's heart shifted. Amarochi noticed the change. She saw how her husband smiled whenever Adis served him food, how he lingered to hear her soft laughter. Jealousy burned within her, but instead of humbling herself, Amarochi exploded. One evening, she confronted Nana in front of the whole compound, her voice sharp like a whip. "So it is this low-born house girl you now prefer over me? Shame on you, Nana." But instead of bowing to her rage, Nana stood tall. His voice was firm, cutting through her arrogance. "Enough, Amarochi. I married you hoping for a partner, but you brought nothing but pride and quarrels. From today, you are no wife of mine. Leave my house." Gasps filled the air as the neighbors gathered. Amarochi, once so haughty, now trembled. She pleaded, but Nana was unmoved. With nothing but the wrappers on her body, she was cast out of the compound. Amarochi returned to her mother in shame, her pride shattered. The villagers whispered as she passed, "See the one who mocked Olana. Her own pride has destroyed her." Meanwhile, Nana, free of her arrogance, grew closer to Adis. In time, he married her properly, and she became the mistress of his household, a true example of grace rewarded. As for Amarochi, she learned too late that beauty without character is nothing, and pride always ends in disgrace. And so, while Olana reigned as queen, honored and loved, Amarochi lived in the shadow of her folly, a reminder to all the maidens of Okofia that kindness and humility shine brighter than beauty alone.